Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be continuing into part 3 of What If Bulma Wished for a Boyfriend. If you haven't seen part 2, there was a title card where you can go check it out and see what happened in the last part. But today we'll be going into the 22nd World Tournament Saga. How strong has Goku and Vegeta gotten with the gravity chamber training? And has Bulma and Vegeta hit it off yet? Also, I own a Discord server for anyone who wants to join and talk more about Dragon Ball with me and other viewers. Maybe give us some of your own ideas of what ifs, and maybe in the future I could do them. Check the link in the description down below. And today's question of the video is from U7 Orion SS4UI. Hey Wrathful, I got a great question for you. If you had Trunks' time machine, what period of time would you travel to first? Now, my first answer would be the future, but if I had to pick a time frame that already happened, probably, okay, this might be really risky, but like the past, where the dinosaurs were alive, just to see like how the animals really looked like and sound like prior to, getting extinct by a meteor or whatever he has to say about the dinosaurs, even though they're still alive in Dragon Ball. I like that question. It's just very interesting because time travel is just a cool thing and a cool concept, and you could always go to the future or the past and all these rules. It's just an interesting topic that I could talk about for a good while. If you want your comment to be featured in the next video, just comment down a question you'd like me to answer, and maybe yours will be answered in the next video. Without further ado, let's dive into part 3 of What If Bulma Wished for a Boyfriend. Where we last left off, Goku and Vegeta collected the Dragon Balls, defeating the Red Ribbon Army, and returned back to Capsule Corp as Bulma finished her gravity chamber. With the chamber ready, the two Saiyans wasted no time in beginning their training. Bulma even remade the armor that Vegeta came with, as he would take it, switching out the gi he was given to by Roshi. Goku also tried it on, even though it wasn't his thing, but his gi he wore was torn up. With his training to grow stronger, they also know the next tournament is coming up in around 3 years, so they prepare for that as well, as Goku wants to try to beat Vegeta in the next tournament. At first, Goku struggles with the lower levels of extra gravity, as he's not used to it whatsoever. Vegeta though lags a bit behind, but what he didn't take into account was the determination that Goku has and how fast he can learn. In around a few months, he is able to be at the same level of gravity as Vegeta. The rate that Goku was growing also was shocking to Vegeta, as in the first year, Goku hit the 1000 power level mark. Roshi and his two students that continued training with him all sensed the rising power of Goku, and would go visit the Capsule Corp to see what is going on. To their surprise, they learned about the gravity chamber and how they had been training intensely for that year. Yamcha and Krillin thought it was unfair and wanted to give the gravity training a try, but Vegeta did give him a warning that they should try only twice normal Earth gravity, as if it was even hard for Goku to get used to it. Yamcha and Krillin both tried it together, and they did struggle with just 2 times Earth's normal gravity, but whenever Goku and Vegeta were in training, they would go in to continue using the gravity chamber. This would go on for the rest of the 3 years, where the 3 years of constant training is good for the two Saiyans and even Yamcha and Krillin, as they all saw crazy growth. Not just everyone growing in strength, but Vegeta actually grew a relationship with Bulma, as throughout the 3 years, they became close and eventually started dating, especially after she saw how attractive Vegeta got after the growth spurt. Vegeta wasn't too good at the dating stuff, as he wasn't too experienced with that type of stuff, and they never really went on a date outside of Capsule Corp, as Vegeta really cared about training. Bulma knew about what Vegeta's goal was and what he was aiming for, so she wanted to be supportive and help him out to reach that goal in any way she can, and knew once he did so, they could truly focus on one another. Roshi kinda felt bad that he couldn't keep up with their training, as they all grew so much stronger than him, but he was proud of all 4 of them with how much they have grown. Going into the power levels, for all of them, we start with Vegeta, as he has a power level of 12,000, with Goku at 2,500, and with Krillin and Yamcha at 1,000. Everyone is so much stronger that they are reaching the Saiyan Saga level of power. They all head to the World Tournament, and they are met with Roshi's brother Shen and his 2 students. Shen would brag about his students to Roshi, saying that they would beat all of his students without any effort. This angers all of 4 Roshi students, but he would stop them, saying that they will see once the tournament starts. Roshi doesn't show it, but in his head he is smiling, somewhat feeling bad for his brother, as he has no clue what he stumbled upon, with having 2 students of his that are strong aliens. The matchups would be the same, with the change of Jackie Chun being replaced with Vegeta once again. The first match is between Yamcha and Tien, and I almost feel bad for Tien with how one-sided this fight is. Yamcha's current power level is at 1000, with all the training he has done with such powerful training partners. In almost any way possible, he outclasses Tien, and Tien having a power level of 145. Y'all could imagine this fight, especially with how Yamcha is. Even with Tien having more tricks in his sleeve, he cannot do too much to Yamcha. He would throw a variety of attacks at Yamcha, but Yamcha just laughs and toys with Tien like he was nothing. Yamcha continues to toy with him for disrespecting the Turtle School, and they would just throw him out of the ring, winning the first round, as seeing this completely takes Shen a step back, as the strongest student was taken out so easily. Roshi butts in saying that isn't even his strongest student. Even though things are going well for Yamcha, in this timeline most likely Tien won't have his character change and switch over to the good side. Angrily, after losing, Tien would shoot a surprising Dodon Ray at Yamcha's back, which would hit him, as this shocks everyone. But Yamcha laughs, saying it tickled, as he got back up like it was nothing to him. After that, Tien would be banned from the tournament after trying to kill Yamcha. Next, the matchup would not matter, as Vegeta would easily take on Manwolf. But when he did face him, this kinda gave him the idea if it's possible to control the grade A power in his normal body, as he wanted to give that a try when he continues training. Next match would be Chaozu and Krillin. After seeing the man he looked up to get toyed with, Chaozu would try harder to try to beat Krillin, as he would use his telekinesis to try to control Krillin, but Krillin doesn't budge an inch, as he wonders what Chaozu is trying to do. He is confused on why his telekinesis is not working, but he doesn't know that Krillin is roughly 10 times stronger than him. With that, Krillin would just knock out Chaozu with one flick of his finger, as he would smile to the crowd. Even though his students are winning and growing stronger, he is growing worried that Yamcha and Krillin are letting the power get into their head, and hope Goku and Vegeta could knock some sense into them. The next match too doesn't matter too much, as Goku would easily win. Now getting to the semi-finals with the rematch of Yamcha and Vegeta. Yamcha, even though he knows he isn't as strong as Vegeta, but he promises him to give him a good fight, but Vegeta doesn't look too happy. He explains to Yamcha that Tien may have deserved it, but he is letting his strength get into his head, as he has forgotten that he has so much more to learn to catch up to his power. As Vegeta would charge up, powering up to his fullest, as the amount of pressure that Vegeta is creating is making the viewers of the tournament completely dumbfounded with this power. And some would pass out just by being too close. This is the first time anyone has experienced Vegeta's full power. This puts a scared face on Krillin, Tien, Roshi, and Shen, as they never felt a power this immense before, but Goku is just excited to one day reach that power. Most of all, however, Yamcha is frozen, as Vegeta is 12 times stronger than him. He slowly begins to regret how he treated Tien, but Vegeta tells him that he better give it his all, as this fight won't be as easy as the first one. Quickly, Vegeta rushes at Yamcha, trying to kick him, as Yamcha barely blocked it, but the attack did leave his arm almost numb. Vegeta would then send Yamcha flying into the sky, but Yamcha would recover and see Vegeta flying at him. Yamcha quickly charges a Kamehameha wave, shooting it right at Vegeta, but he just flings it away and flies behind him, crashing him right into the ground. Yamcha gets back up slowly, being pretty hurt, but he understands what Vegeta is getting at. He apologizes for his actions, but is reminded that he has a long way to go. He gets into a pose, ready to continue to fight. Vegeta smirks, saying he still wants to be a punching bag. They clash as Yamcha throws everything he's got at Vegeta, but in the end, he would be knocked out, losing just like last time. Vegeta looks over to Roshi, as Roshi would give him a wink and a thumbs up, thanking him for putting his students back onto the right path. Next match would be between Krillin and Goku. Now sadly, this fight wouldn't be as cool as the canon one, with the fact that they aren't too close in power. Goku would do the same as Vegeta did, but not to the same extent, as Krillin didn't go as far as Yamcha. He didn't want his friend to go on the wrong path, so Goku would hold back a bit, but still be far stronger than Krillin. Their fight would begin, but Goku was much faster, dodging most of Krillin's attacks and hitting him back much harder. Krillin couldn't believe how strong these aliens are, but it kept motivating him to try harder, as he knew that it would take a lot out of him to even just surpass Goku. Their fight would continue, as slowly Goku would hold back more and more, as he wanted to enjoy the fight with his friend. After some key attacks and traded blows, Goku would win the match and move into the finals with Vegeta once again. Goku says he may know how this will end, but he is still excited to fight someone as strong as him. Vegeta smirks, saying that Goku has come a long way and can't wait to see how much more he has grown. Note that Goku and Vegeta see each other as good friends and even better rivals, as they spent 6 years straight training together to grow stronger, and their bond has become stronger with each day that passes. As they clash, the fight is intense, as their speed is crazy, as barely anyone could see them. Even Yamcha and Krillin are struggling to keep up. Goku can tell that Vegeta is holding back, and told him to power up so he can push his own limits. Vegeta listens and powers up further, as the fight gets more one-sided, with Goku not standing a chance, but this doesn't stop him. Every time he falls, he just gets back up to continue to fight with Vegeta. They both are enjoying the fight, as Vegeta likes seeing the drive that Goku has, with the mentality of never giving up. They would even do a beam clash, as they both would use a Kamehameha wave, and the pressure from both the attacks was way too strong, as Roshi said that they could destroy the arena, and even worse, hurt everyone else. Vegeta would stop his Kamehameha and would tank Goku's Kamehameha wave. This is the first time Vegeta has received any type of damage ever since he came to Earth. With his damaged armor, he smiled at Goku, saying he has grown, but now it is time to end this. Vegeta powers up, rushing at Goku, sending him flying, and quickly launches him right back down, as this knocks him out with a smile on his face, as that was the best fight he has ever had. Again, Vegeta has won the tournament for the second time in a row. After seeing the insane fights, Chen and his students are left speechless, as Bulma would go run to Vegeta, hugging him and giving him a kiss on the cheek. To celebrate, they would all go to a restaurant. Goku would realize that he had forgot his power pole, as Krillin would offer to go grab it for him. They would arrive at the restaurant, but Goku, Vegeta, and Yamcha all feel a sudden burst of ki, and it's Krillin's. But not soon after, Krillin manages to return with Goku's power pole, but also tells everyone about the creepy monster he had to fight as he uttered the name Demon King Piccolo, as this gave a shocked expression on Master Roshi's face. And that's where I leave it off for now. Tell me how you think about the third part and how I did with the 22nd World Tournament Saga. What would the group do with the Demon King Piccolo's return? Will he be any threat? And how did y'all feel about the short little character developments I gave to almost everyone in this tournament? What could have happened differently? Leave your thoughts down in the comments down below. I would love to hear them. If y'all are interested and enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to be alerted whenever I post another part. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next part. See ya!